Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy, and I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this. Here, live to tape from the lounge at Chaos Corner for another episode of Retro Review, world-class championship wrestling. We've been covering the legendary feud between the Freebirds and the Von Erichs. We've broken off a little bit here, and we are at the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas. The legendary Sportatorium for a bout between Freebird Terry Bam Bam Gordy and Bruiser Brody. That's right, fans. They're wild and woolly right now. Jammed to capacity down there at the Sportatorium. Both grapplers outside the ring. Follow me on all social media platforms. You know what they are. At Big Daddy G.O.C. on Twitter. Here at Guardian of Chaos on the YouTube channel. Instagram, it's the Guardian of Chaos. On Facebook, it's J Brony and Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. Follow me on Truth Social, on Rumble, on Getter, on Gab. I cover it all in the IWC. Thanks for being here. Unedited, unscripted, unique, one man. This is reality. With my over 50 years as a smark, a professor, a scout, a historian, whatever you want to call it, a super fan, and over my 3 decades as a pro wrestling manager, that's what you get here on the channel. Let's get up to ringside with Bill Mercer, the Sportatorium, Bruiser Brody, and Terry Bam Bam Gordy as we take a little break from the feud of the Freebirds and the Von Erichs. Thanks for being here. This wouldn't be possible without you, the fans, or my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'll say that to say this. Let me be quiet now. We don't want any copyrights here at the lounge. It's good to be back. We need this distraction in 2022 as we go back to the future here, September 1983 in Dallas, Texas. Brody with the traditional fur-covered boots. Gordy wearing the black trunks. Brody with the black trunks. This was pro wrestling. As I said in the previous episodes here on the Retro Reviews, which I enjoy more than anything I do today, whether it be AEW, Dynamite, MLW, NWA, Impact, New Japan, Ring of Honor, or the WWE. This is where it was. I was 20 years old, 21 years old about this time, getting ready to start my own career, or at least what I thought at that point as well. Gordy right now taking over on Bruiser Brody, laying down some fists to that scarred forehead of Bruiser Brody. A nice headbutt by Terry Gordy. 2 big men. Now remember, Gordy was about 6'5", 320 pounds. Brody's about 6'5", 6'6" himself, and about 300 pounds. Raining blows and kicks on each other. Into the corner. Brody with the big boot on Gordy. Nobody could bump like Terry Gordy. And just to hear, I've been saying it repeatedly on these retro reviews, especially for World Class during this era in the early 80s. The crowds were unbelievable. They were right on top of you. No guardrails. They lived, breathed, and ate this weekly show called World Class Championship Wrestling. Houston, San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Corpus Christi. Unbelievable down there. If you wrestled in Texas, especially in the 60s and 70s, and then into the world class, this was the place to be. It was at 90 degrees in that building, no air conditioning. Brody here playing the face against Gordy. Goes with a knee drop and he missed. Gordy rolls out of the way. You can hear Bill Mercer. You can hear the crowd. Everybody's on their feet at these events in 1983. The true golden era. Gordy to the second rope with a big right to the head of Brody, and down goes Brody. What we're going to get into after this, fans, I believe my next retro review coming up as Gordy rains down knees and elbows on a prone Brody in the middle of the ring. I believe after this, I will cover the Bruiser Brody Freebird Michael Hayes bout from the Sportatorium in October of 83, about a month after this bout. Nice cross body block by Brody on Gordy. Here's the cover. 3 count on a cross body press. Simple. Keep it simple, stupid. See how easy it was back then. But Gordy with the Asiatic spike. With the spike, you see that Brody run with a cross body press and pinned Gordy. I think I said Brody over Gordy, right? But right now, Gordy has Brody, and he's got this Asiatic spike, and he's putting Brody to sleep. The referee's trying to get him off. Brody won, but Gordy laying it into Bruiser Brody now. And you see how the finishes were. You didn't have to go crazy here. The fans were on the edge of their seats. Work safe, work hard. And you see what happens and how the business was compared to now with all the false finishes. And I'm just saying that to say this. I am the old man, Brandy, the over 50 demo god. And now Gordy, after the bout, putting the boots to Brody. Again, these matches didn't go too fast. What did we do here? 5 minutes? This is perfect. Brody had broken open a crimson mask right now as Gordy stands in the ring. These are two legendary grapplers, two of the best big men to ever step into the squared circle. Let's see what goes on here. We're still watching it from the Sportatorium. The visual is unbelievable here on the big screen in the lounge. Now Brody's crawling back in to continue to take the punishment from Bam Bam. Bloodied and battered Bruiser Brody again. He went off the ropes, cross side, single body press. 1, 2, 3 on Brody. You won't see anything like that nowadays. And the fans are invested. The emotional investment, the pure, raw emotion. They're on their feet. And now Brody laying in that thumb, that Asiatic spike. You know Gordy's tremendous history in Japan. And right now, I'm surprised the referee's trying to count, trying to break it up. The match is over. Where is the, you could hear the bell. Where are the grapplers from the back? This is where they're losing it, even back in the 80s. Hey, listen, I was only 20, 21 years old. I was still trying to learn the business back then. Brody's busted open. Blood everywhere here, world class at the Sportatorium. Gordy going through the crowd. And look, you walk right through the people. Barely any security. It's only ropes. The fans were right on top of you. Fans, don't go back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go back. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back with the Freebird Michael Hayes and Bruiser Brody match. And here's Bill Mercer ringside. Let's see what he has. He's going to interview Brody about that Asiatic Oriental spike. Konnichiwa, bitches. All right, fans, don't go anywhere. It's Chaos Corner. This will be live up on a premiere. We're coming right back. World Class Championship Wrestling Retro Review. It's me. It's me. It's the G.O.C. What a great song. No copyrights here. This was history. No, it's not Stephen P. New, Stephen P. New, Stephen P. New. That's World Class Championship Wrestling. And the G.O.C.